Hey, so if you haven't had the opportunity to remove yourself from your daily routine, if for an hour or a day, a half a day or more, and really take some time to reflect and pray and meditate and think and write so that you can clear any possible cobwebs and you can really get more of a specific vision and outcome for what you aspire to. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it to intentionally take time out to think, pray, plan, formulate so that you can execute. So we talked about in the introduction of the obstacle is the way. Perception, action, and will are what determine how you encounter and overcome obstacles and challenges. It's how we see and understand what occurs around us and what we decide those events will mean. Our perceptions can be a source of strength or of great weakness. To prevent becoming overwhelmed by the world around us, we must, as the ancients practiced, learn how to limit our passions and their control over our lives. It takes skill and discipline to bat away the pests of bad perceptions, to separate reliable signals from deceptive ones, to filter out prejudice, expectation, and fear. But it's worth it for what's left is truth. So, chia seed. To prevent, listen to this, it's pretty layered. To prevent becoming overwhelmed by the world around us, we must, as the ancients practiced, learn how to limit our passions and their control over our lives. So think about that word passion. Someone loves someone passionately, but that passion takes over and they end up killing that person. Domestic violence is a real problem. And unfortunately, a lot of violence that takes place is an act of passion. They say a crime of passion, right? So you got to be mindful of that. It takes skill and discipline to bat away the pests of bad perceptions. So sometimes we interpret things and we make them worse than what they really are. We allow the negative imagination toilet bowl flush to get away in our heads. To separate reliable signals from deceptive ones. So are you hearing what's being said, or are you hearing only what you want to hear? To filter out prejudice, expectation, and fear. Sometimes we project on what we would have others be instead of meeting them where they are. But it's worth it for what's left is truth. So you got to do the work. You got to do the work. We will see things simply and straightforwardly as they truly are, neither good nor bad. So that's one passage on perception, but it's powerful if you take those words into your heart and really execute them with mindfulness as we plank on this beautiful Monday. All right, have a great week, you all.